Greetings, Oasis Church family. We hope that this video finds you in good spirits in this difficult time. It goes without saying, but many of us have been affected both personally and professionally by COVID-19. However, we hope that spiritually you are still being enriched, maybe now more than ever. Remember, God is sovereign, and He is in control. Just because times change, circumstances change, does not change who God is. There's an old saying by the Marines, adapt and overcome. And that is what Oasis Church is doing, through God's grace and guidance. Recently, the church elders have decided to postpone physical services for the foreseeable future. Now, what does that mean for us? It just means that we're not going to be able to connect in person. However, virtually, we are working on a different format to still engage and connect with you. The elders and leaders are actively working to provide a service for you through Zoom, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and other social media platforms so that you are still being connected with Oasis Church and with each other and the community around you. In fact, recently our elders were able to connect with each other through Zoom, which is a video conferencing tool. And this will allow small groups and life groups to be able to connect with each other. So since we are going to a more virtual format for the foreseeable future, in the next coming days, instructions will be sent out on how to attend these virtual formats. We know that this may be a strain for some of you, and we're here for you. So reach out to our leaders if there's any confusion or questions. One concern that many have brought up is about the elderly in our church and our community. We know that personal contact is becoming more limited these days, but that does not mean that connection is limited. We are prayerfully working to provide connection and assistance to the elderly in our church and in our community. And this may mean that you become a vital part. We are called to be salt and light in this world. And in this time, some may need it now more than ever. The gospel is not limited to the four walls in our church. We can still serve others. With all that said, there are a few things that we want to touch on. Number one, please be patient with us. We are processing and working through the kinks. Just as this is new territory for you, it is also new territory for some of us. However, just as the Israelites entered into the promised land, we are trusting that God is entering us into a new territory, a new way of serving others. We are trusting that God is going to guide us through this time. And we ask that you do the same. So please, trust God and be patient. Number two, pray for our church. We ask that you pray for our leaders, for wisdom and guidance to serve our community. We ask that you pray for each other so that you are reminded that God is sovereign and that there is hope regardless of the circumstances. Number three, we ask that you be active. The church isn't us, the leaders. It's all of us. We ask that you engage with each other. Reach out to each other more often. See how everybody's doing. The more we are connected, the more we are engaged with each other, the stronger our church becomes. So we ask that you stay engaged and very active in this time. Continue to provide hope, words of encouragement to each other, because some need it now more than ever. Number four, remain calm. God is not surprised by this whole circumstance. And so now we ask that you remain calm in this chaotic time. Remain cautious. Understand the enemy is trying to tear down the church any way possible. So be cautious and vigilant of that. But be calm because you know that God is in control. As stated before, we are salt and light to this world. And we ask that all of us continue to show God's love to the community around us. Number five, continue to give. We understand that for some of you, that's not possible. We're just asking that those that are still capable of giving, please continue to give. If you can give more, please do so. We don't want to be a burden to any of you. And we understand that financially this may be difficult times for some of you. But for those of you that can give, remember that your giving is going to help enhance our service to our community and you all. So please, continue to give. So Oasis Church family, We hope that this video encourages you as we move forward into a new territory, a new way of serving others and serving God. I want to remind you what Isaiah 41:10 says. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Thank you.